Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
And yeah, when just thinking of the shoes themselves, that seems like a quick way in a narrative to kind of say, with every single moment you will be having to deal with this burden with this. So that
Mhm.
that seems like, yeah, the best kind of way to indicate kind of this constant sort of burden, punishment, however you want to say it, this negative experience that you have to continually go through. He's walking through it every step, and slowly, and have endurance before until you get to the mountain, ascend the mountain, and then yeah, you have your chance to get through that, and to wear very different types of shoes.
Yeah. Yeah. And you were talking about spiritual bypassing before, and I think that within the metaphor that we're exploring here, like you can just take the shoes off. You can just not meditate. You can just not practice. You can just not take the journey that's being presented to you. You can ignore the obstacle of boredom or anger or grief or frustration. You can ignore that, but it's always going to be there. And it's only when you have the right relationship to it, um, when you take it up willingly, but not as a not as like a punishment, not as like a this is being done to me because I am bad. But in Zen they have, I mean, they have a saying, the obstacle is the path.
Mm,
Like it's not that the thing in your way is stopping you from doing the thing you're supposed to do. It's that the thing is literally what if life as a whole is trying to wake you up, is trying to give you whatever it is you want, and if you are seeking enlightenment or spiritual growth, life is giving that to you. So if you're meditating regularly, you're saying to life, I'm seeking spiritual growth. Life presents you with an obstacle, not to say you can't have it, which is kind of the typical understanding of this, but it's saying, okay, if you want spiritual growth, here is the thing you must attend to. You
yeah.
must, this is both the problem keeping you from what you want, the road to walk down to get to what you want, and it's what you want wrapped in a layer that you have to prove yourself worthy of getting through.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
right.
not even a punishment, it's a reward. It's like, ha, here's
Mm,
a more complicated problem that will grow you in the way you want to grow.
mm,
And if you don't
yeah.
want to take it up, then fine, but stop asking for it by meditating in this example, you know.
Right. Yeah, if you want, yeah, take off the iron shoes and just be like you are.
Yeah, go
Just live
back
your life.
and work as a groundskeeper. Like no
That's
big
right.
deal. You can do that. That's there.
That's
But
right.
if your soul's happy doing that, then great. You're not making a mistake. If your soul's not happy, some part of you knows you've given up on this thing. What are you going to do about that? You going to wear the shoes or not? You have to wear them consciously. You have to be aware of what you're doing and take every step in them until they wear away.
That's
Until
right.
and they could just fall apart immediately. Like there's no saying that it has to be literally 1,000-mile journey, but you have to make the equivalent in your own mind of your perspective, your relationship with the struggle. Like who knows how that's going to work? It could be immediate, it could be never in this lifetime, but as you work with your relationship with these things, your path opens up regardless, as long as you keep that genuine intention to grow as a person or to show up or to take responsibility for your life and your place in the world.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds right. That genuine intention. And he did have that image of the princess in his mind to sort of, yeah, I don't want to go back to the work to the king's realm and work as a groundskeeper. I do have this different path.
Yeah.
And he did have to be kicked. Maybe he did have to be kicked out of the farm in the first place. So kicked off the king's land in the first place to where he finally went to that castle. Maybe he wouldn't have done that before. So maybe that's the blessing, that his blessing in disguise that his father gave him. I mean, and maybe if his father had recognized him, he wouldn't have discovered the king as a surrogate father or something